The first thing you need to understand about the law of attraction is that it works for everyone. Everyone in existence uses the law of attraction whether they know it or not. Okay, it's all about if you're going to use it consciously or unconsciously. Most people are using it unconsciously. But, if you learn to use it consciously, that's where dreams are made. Okay, that's where you can manifest your desired reality. Now, the reason why the law of attraction does not discriminate from person to person is because everyone is energy. Everything is energy. Everything in existence is energy. The thing that you have to understand about energy is that it vibrates at its own frequency. Okay, everyone has their own unique frequency. Now, the way the law of attraction works is that you have to change your vibration to match the desired reality so that you can manifest that reality to yourself. It's kind of like changing the station when you're listening to the radio. You can tune in to that channel. You can tune into that station and manifest it almost immediately. As quickly as you allow it to manifest, it will happen for you. The key is you need to be in receiving mode, which you do that by changing your vibration, by putting yourself in the mind space of the person who already has the thing that you want. Okay, you have to imagine that you are the person living your dreams. You are the person that has the love of your life with you. You are the person that has $1 million. You have to get rid of that negative self-talk and allow yourself to inherit the life from the person that has the things that you want. You have to become your best self before you can live your best life. One classic law of attraction saying that I live by is if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. If you can envision something in your mind, you have to understand that that vision, that thought that you have, that's energy as well. Okay, your thoughts are energy, just like you. So the more you think of those things, the more you visualize the thoughts of you having the things that you want, the more your vibration is going to shift to match those thoughts, and thus the reality that those thoughts represent. Now, this is where a lot of people mess up at. They think these thoughts of what they want, but then they tell themselves that they'll never have those things because either they don't deserve them or, they may come from unfortunate circumstances and, they feel like they are limited in what they can achieve in life because of their current circumstances. But that mindset is exactly what's holding you back. You have to get rid of those limiting belief systems and allow yourself to grow beyond where you are. You have to have the mindset of that person that has those things. You have to truly believe that you are that person because you are. The only difference is that they think different thoughts than you. They believe in themselves. They take that initiative to put their dreams into reality. Like I said, it's like a radio. You change the dial and you tune into your desired frequency and you enjoy the music. And when you no longer enjoy the music on that station, you change it again. And you keep doing that until you find the station that you like. You can keep changing that station based on how your desires change. Because of course, as you grow as a person, your desires may not stay the same. You may realize that you want something different. So, you can always make that choice of what you want. But it's all about believing that you have the ability to achieve that thing. This is exactly how I've manifested my YouTube success. I'm not anywhere near where I want to be yet, but right now, as I'm filming this, I just hit 24,000 subscribers. A year ago at this time, I had like 400 subscribers. And, I just had a dream. I had a dream that I can make this happen for myself. I had a dream that I would be able to do this full time. And literally a year later, I'm already doing that. Things are going very well for me. And I've literally documented this process. I've documented this whole process of me growing to the point that I'm at. And I've let you guys in on my mindset. And you can go and watch. You can go and watch my videos from that point. You can see how my mindset has directly influenced my success. And you can see how my confidence has grown over time as I've applied the things that I'm telling you about right now. It's all about tuning into that station. And the way that you do that in real life is you influence your subconscious mind. Okay, your subconscious mind is the dial. Your subconscious mind is the remote that you use to change the station, to change the channel of your reality. Your subconscious mind controls the way that you perceive your reality, and thus the reality that you experience. Another analogy that I like to use is the subconscious mind is kind of like autopilot. You put in the navigation where you want to go, you put in your destination, and your subconscious mind will take you there subconsciously. You don't have to know how things are going to happen. That's another reason why a lot of people get confused and they believe that the law of attraction doesn't work for them, is because they worry too much about the how. Okay, they're worrying about how their desired reality is going to manifest itself into their lives, how they're going to achieve the things that they want to achieve. They try to plan out every step of the way. And the truth is, the universe is so flexible. It's so flexible and malleable that you can never truly know how you're going to do something that you want to do, how you're going to achieve the desired results. You just have to live your best life, follow your excitement, and trust that the universe is going to take you to that spot. Trust that your subconscious mind is going to show you the opportunities and give you those gut feelings and, that intuition to lead you to exactly where you're trying to go. All of the fears and doubts that you have about the law of attraction stem from the ego. They come from your ego not wanting to change. The ego fears change of any kind. It can't differentiate between positive and negative change. It only knows that change is bad in its mind because right now you're alive and the ego wants to stay alive. That's all it knows. It knows that under the current conditions that you're in, you are alive. And it doesn't want to change that because there's risk involved. Your ego doesn't want to take those chances on yourself. Your ego doesn't want to follow your intuition because you're stepping on faith. You're jumping off of a cliff and hoping that your parachute opens. But one thing I've realized on my journey is that if you don't take that leap of faith on yourself, you'll never know. That parachute will never open. And you'll never get to that point that you're trying to get to. And you'll live your whole life settling, which there's nothing wrong with that. But personally, I just can't do it. I can't do it. And I know a lot of you don't want to do that as well, which is why I'm trying to give you all the free game that I can right now. But you have to make the decision to feed those thoughts that you want to see in your reality. That's how you influence your subconscious mind, is by feeding the thoughts that you want to grow. The subconscious mind is stronger than the ego. But in order to access the subconscious mind and influence the subconscious mind, you have to access it through the conscious mind. You have to give yourself subliminals. You have to take action to change your thought patterns. You have to learn to control your thoughts, control your mind. This is probably the hardest part. This is where a lot of people get hung up. They feel like they can't control their thoughts. But you have to take the initiative to set up the subliminals for yourself. Things like vision boards, scripting, positive self-talk. These things may seem cliche, but they work for a reason. Once you give your subconscious mind those directions through your conscious mind, that's where your subconscious mind can take you to that place that you want to go to. It can take you to your destination rather quickly. And like I said, you don't have to worry about which route it's taking. Just know that it's going to take you there. Sometimes it may seem like you're going backwards. It may seem like you're going the long way. Sometimes it may seem like, you're caught in traffic and you don't know if you're going to make it there in time. But you will. You just have to have faith. If you don't have faith and you try to take control of the wheel, that's when you start messing up. That's when you start crashing and losing control of the car. It's because your ego is taking control. Your ego is taking control out of fear, and it's blocking your blessings. Like I said, the thoughts that you feed grow. Okay, so you have to take the initiative every single day. Okay, this is an everyday thing. You have to commit to doing this, but you have to make that decision to change your thought patterns. Okay, every day when you wake up, meditate and think about the things that you want. Visualize it. Visualize your desired reality and be honest with yourself about what you want. Don't settle. You don't have to settle for anything less than what you truly desire. Whether it's the perfect partner, if you want that type of love in your life, you don't have to settle for anything less than that. The key is understanding that it's on the way. You are tuning into that frequency. You are tuning into that channel. You just have to be patient and allow it to enter into your life at the right time. Because if you're not in receiving mode, if your frequency isn't at that point, if you don't match that desired reality, how can you expect to receive that thing? It's kind of like when you're changing the channel on your TV and you type in channel 2 and you expect to go to channel 4. It doesn't make any sense at all. So, you have to understand that the universe works the same way. You have to be in receiving mode for the thing that you want. You have to change your vibration. You have to change your vibration through your subconscious mind. And you do that through your conscious mind. Now, like I said, the best way to do this is through subliminals. Put up sticky notes with, positive quotes on them that inspire you. And you don't have to read them every day. You don't have to consciously read them. But, you'll see them out of the corner of your eye. And over time, it'll influence your subconscious mind, which will influence your gut feelings, your intuition. Take me, for example. Earlier this year, I put on a sticky note what my day in the life would be like as a full-time YouTuber. I put my whole daily routine and I put it on my desk and I left it there for months. And at first, I didn't really know why it was there. I thought about throwing it away. But over time, I noticed that I started to think a little bit differently. Eventually, I felt this random gut feeling to quit my job with like $600. I just wanted to quit my job and I didn't know why. I did not know why. But I felt like, I needed to do it because something big was coming. And I quit my job in March and I would say things are going pretty well for me. But if I had never listened to my intuition and taken that leap of faith for myself, my parachute would have never opened and I would not be sitting here making this video. I probably would have quit YouTube by now. I'd be over working at H&M and I'd be miserable. If that story doesn't inspire you, then, I don't know what will, because I literally documented all of this. You can go back on my channel and see my process. And, this is just another step along the way, because when I'm at 100K subscribers by May 2021, you'll be able to look back on this video and the other videos and see that I spoke that into existence, which is another way to tune into that desired reality. You speak things into existence. There's power in the tongue. When you say something enough, you will start to believe it. When you look in the mirror every day and say, I am successful, not I'm going to be successful, but I am successful, you're going to start to think like a successful person. And as a result, the universe will have no choice but to give you that desired reality, to match it up with your vibration. Because like I said, everything is energy.